Gentlemen, my name is Pars. I will be your commentator tonight. We are live with West Carolina University Catamounts versus ORF and UT something. Sorry, UTRGV Vanquers. Anyways, we're going to get right into the action. We're not going to waste any time here. The one thing I hate to do is waste time. So let's go ahead and talk to the side of WCU.
In Ohio State, and he never
Gentlemen,
threw. He never
we
threw a deep
are
pass.
live. Sorry to interrupt, but we are live. You guys, I believe, are looking for your first win of the season. This team that you are playing, their defense is absolutely phenomenal. How are you going to attack this team?
We're gonna come out with something different on offense. Get Judy, our quarterback, using his legs, and hopefully somebody can catch a ball. But if we can get some type of push up front, maybe we can attack this defense. I know Sneak, he likes to blitz, and we'll see what kind of defense he comes out in.
Coach Cappy, what are you saying to your guys get them their first win? How do you motivate a team after this?
It's just you can't look at things in the rearview mirror. Those things are long gone. The opportunity for those weeks has passed, and we have a new opportunity this week here to make the plays that are in front of us. So as long as we do things right, put ourselves in position to go make plays and go attack the football here defensively and go attack the end zone here offensively, we're going to be good top to bottom here. So it's always an opportunity every week to go 1-0. And we haven't done that so far this year. So why not this week? Why not us this week to go ahead and get ourselves 1-0 for the week and then move on to next week?
All right, I like it. I'm going to go talk to them. We're not going to turn this into a yap fest. So I will see you guys in a bit. Good luck.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Gentlemen, how are we feeling today? The team you are playing in Western Carolina has yet to pick up a win. How do you go about this? And you know they're hungry for
it. We're well rested coming off a bye week, and we feel that our strengths as a defense are match up great with their weaknesses on offense, with their QB that is prone to just running around. I feel like, and it gets nervous with pressure. With us sending pressure, we should be able to just have a great day on defense.
Yeah, Coach Sneak, you are known to be one of the most pressure-heavy defensive coordinators we have in the league. Is that something you're looking forward to today with a running quarterback on the other side, the freshman?
Oh yeah, it's always fun to get in their face, especially when they are freshmen. Kind of scares them a little bit. But we also got to be careful about him using his weapon, which is his legs. So we gotta definitely going to keep up the pressure, but also going to keep in mind of what he can actually do on the ground. So yeah.
Fair point. And I do see that you are without your offense coordinator tonight. Is he showing up?
He said he would be.
Potentially, well, he's at work. He said he was going to call
things all the time. But anyway,
he said he was going to call from works, but we'll see.
No yap fest here tonight. All right, I've been told that people like to yap, so I'm going to go ahead and get this game started. Good luck, boys. I'm not biased at all.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to try to join one of these streams. Orf stream is taken forever, so let's try to join this one. We're instantly in. Boom, better. Make sure I'm muted. Boom, deafened, muted. All right, boys, let's get into this game. What do we have for today? What are we thinking? How do I hear them? We're going to mute it because I can hear them. All right. What do we have for today? What are we thinking score-wise? Who wins this football game, boys? No noise. I apologize. Both sides are muted. And we can hear them if I unmute. So both sides are having a little bit of issues. Iwara takes it out of the end zone. I already forgot the team name for UTRGV. It doesn't matter. But anyways, like I said, WCU is looking for their first win of the season. UTRGV is doing really well, actually, and they've been 2-1 on the season. You see the difference. It's because one team had a bye week and the other team didn't already. Most teams did not. But we're going to hand off up the middle to Sano. Sano is going to take it for a gain of 4. Gets brought down. Nice uniform matchup. We're coming into Halloween. We got the black and orange versus the purple. I'm a big fan of this uniform matchup currently. Jack Marius is going to read option. He reads it correctly. Going to take off to the right. Doesn't go down on first contact by the star corner. Instead, gets lit up by the safety. Goes down after a first down gain. You see visiting recruits for the Vancouvers. Vancouver? I don't know. A 4-star athlete, national rank 287, is their best recruit currently at this stadium. Jack Marius is going to hand it off 3 straight runs for the side of UT. Going to take it 4-2, and that'll be 2nd and 8. 3 straight runs for this team. Have yet to see a pass from Jack Marius, the 4th. Looking forward to see what these teams can do today. One is run and defense heavy. Pass over the middle of the big tight end. He goes up and grabs it before getting leveled after a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 2. Can they keep marching? As we see one team, yards per game, 246. Not great. Actually, fantastic if you're the defense. Season in defense. Probably the best defense in the league currently. Points allowed per game, 15. Total takeaways, 9 on the other side. UT doesn't get a lot of takeaways, but they stop a lot of folks. And that's why they're 2-1. If you're new here, the first week was against FCS teams, and it does not count. Pass over the middle. It caught. I believe that was the running back on an angle route. Goes up and grabs it. Or was that the trail route by the receiver? That is the receiver on a trail route. Goes up and grabs it. Great catch. Great coverage. Nothing you can really do there. Another first down for UT. Jack Marius is going to hand it off to Sano. Sano going to make a man miss, but ends up falling forward, a gain of 2. They're staying in front of the sticks, but not by much on first down. We're going to see how they get going. The read option early work. Do they go back to that and let Jack Marius run this football? Making changes at the line is Jack Marius. Back to pass, looking, firing quick on the out route. He's going to take it for past the first down marker and more. Lamarius Jack Marius is 3 for 3 on the day, 28 yards. Last game, he went 18 for 21, 254 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's going to need more of the same today to win this game. As they are marching, handoffs to Sano. Sano's going to take it. He's going to have a hole up the middle. What a block by that offensive line. Gains 8, 2nd and 2. On the season, Patrick Boyd Jr., 508 yards with almost double the attempts. Sano is a new running back for this team. I believe they go with the younger freshman. Usually. Maybe he's just coming in certain sets. Back to pass. He's going to looking for the screen. He will get it off. He is going to take it past the first down marker. Great screen call. Sometimes it doesn't work because the quarterback has to set their feet to throw their screen in this game. First down, UT. And they are moving on this team right now. Beautiful offensive play calling currently. Handoff, Sano. Sano takes it up the middle, loses 1. The first time we've gotten a loss so far this game. Loses 1. 2nd and 11 coming up. The passing game has been working rather well. They have ran every first down. If you're thinking about that right now, as you see WCU, you're seeing the run on every first down and you're attacking it. Now zone coverage, expecting a pass out of split back. Back to pass, Jack Marius. He will have his man over the middle. It'll be a drop. He dropped it 3rd and 11. 3rd and long is not where this team wants to be. Not known to pick up chunk yards. We've seen it a couple times today. The screen worked, but it's short passes picking up yards. This team is not known to throw past 10 yards. Back to passes, Lamarius Jack Marius. He's looking, has all day, firing up the slant route, has his man Osborne. Maybe I'm talking too much because they are doing very well. I think he got bumped on that slant, and then the linebacker was not able to catch up to him. Big number 88, I believe that's a tight end, first down. UT trying to get on the board first and early as only a couple minutes have come off this clock so far. It's going to be a pitch to Cole. Cole the third. He's going to take it, look for room, spins out of a tackle, spins into another one, though, down at the 2. I believe he does pick up a yard. Not the worst thing, but we could see a run up the middle here from UT. They attempted to go outside. The ball carrier vision from Cole was legit. He got out there, just wasn't able to outrun his man. The corner broke off that block very quickly. Look, Jack Marius, handoff up the middle to Sano. Sano's going to take it for an easy touchdown. They could do no wrong on that drive. UT is first to score, first to strike. And in my opinion, they did it rather quickly compared to how they've been doing so far this year. As you see, the quarterback deficits, the WCU is playing with a freshman, true freshman, pure runner quarterback, while UT is playing with the junior pocket passer. Everyone has the same teams. Everyone has the same overalls. It's about how you use your teams. I believe there are 3 teams in the league who use this running quarterback. A majority use the junior that's been redshirted already, the pocket passer with the best stats. There's an Herald everywhere you look, as UT has a Sari Serrell at right guard. By the end of NCAA 14 coach mode, the Heralds took over. I have about 3 on my team with UNCW. Zeri Zerald and Zeri Zerald. Can we see what Judy can do here? Motion man. Will he have enough time? He does. It's going to be a jet pitch. He's going to take it. I believe that's Quentin. Goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line. Colombo. What a name, Colombo. Sorry, I barely see the names here with this quality. But Colombo takes it nowhere. Just lucky to get back to the line. 2nd and 10. I feel like we're seeing less activity in these streams. Under center is Judy. He's going to pitch out to Adams. Adams is going to take it out left. He has a crease. Oh, if he could get around number 59, if he just stiff arms and get around, he's gone. Flexbone came out. Now in the Pistol Full House. This is a team that likes to run the football. Not the best in the league at running, but top 3, I'd say, in the league in running. Team that just wants to hit you nonstop. Let's see if it works for him. Handoff. It's going to be an option. He's not going to pitch it out. If Judy pitched it out, that's his inexperience coming into play. If he pitches it instantly, that running back gets around the edge and keeps going. Instead, now they're punting right back to UT, who just went and scored. He will take it. He's going to take it out right, try to follow some blocks, but gets instantly dog pounded by the purple WCU team. Nothing but purple jerseys over there. Man, I've fallen off. Commentating used to be easy. UT with ball. They can pop. If they go up 14 here, I mean, WCU couldn't stop anything they did. They can easily go up 14 here, and that's going to be a delay of game. Push them back. Can't have that happen at home. There's no crowd noise for you to get a delay of game. Cannot allow that to happen. Handoff, Jack Marius goes absolutely nowhere. 2nd and 18 after already getting a 5-yard penalty, back 3 more yards. And I can't tell what's going on because the quality is so bad. It's 7:20. Whatever. Oh, my bad. Y'all see it better than I can. It's going to be a play action pass. He's rolling. He's firing. He found his man, dropped. 3rd and 18. Again, 3rd and long. Last time I said it, this team doesn't go for chunk plays. They don't throw deep. They don't throw more than 10 yards. They hit a slant on last 3rd and long and got it. This time, what can they do on 3rd and 18? As, you know, they've hurt themselves here with a delay of game penalty, a run on first down, which they've done every single time, gets a loss of 3. Just play coverage, play the line here. If you are WCU, back people up. A linebacker blitz came. He's going to be wide open over the middle. Don't know what happened there to the corner, but he was lost. That'll be a first down for UT. Again, not a chunk play. They threw over the middle. They allow their people to get into open space. That was the running back coming in on an in route, I believe. But it allows your best player to get into open space and see if they can create. That's what this team is good at. Handoff to he's going to take it for 2 yards. 2nd and 8, another first down run by the junior running back. This is going to be a pass. 2nd and 8's a pass. First down's a run. 2nd down's a pass. 3rd down's a pass. But they're going to let the quarter go. We're going to get into the second quarter with UT up 7-0. Each team having one full drive so far. This is the second drive for UT. Like WCU had the ball for less than a minute and a half and had a punt. That is not what you want. They haven't had a win yet. They need this. As we see rankings for the SEC, UCO, who plays at UNC Wilmington tomorrow night for the late slot, the only ranked game of the users so far, as number 25 goes against number 24 in the nation. We're going to get another delay of game here from UT. Another delay of game. What is going on? We see the Big Ten standings. 3-2 LR is above everyone because they have 2 conference wins, but everyone else doesn't have a single conference game. Pistol formation from the side of UT. 2nd and 13. Second delay of game of the quarter. I said of the quarter. Of the game for them. Tight end breaks a tackle, goes out of bounds after a gain of 7. 3rd and 5. I'm sorry, 8. 3rd and 5. Again, just a drag route, able to create for 8 yards. You see what they're doing. Play underneath, inside, and see what you can do here because you're playing man and zone, obviously. It looked like man coverage on the back end there. Zone was supposed to come around. Did not happen. 3rd and 5, probably a pass. It is. 3rd and 5 is a pass. It's a screenplay. Out to the right, he has his man. He's going to take it for a first down and more as the freshman running back picks up another first down on his 2nd catch. 2 catches, 30 yards by the freshman. And again, short behind the sticks passes. They're going to run here. They run first down, they pass 2nd, they pass 3rd. Does UCW see that coming? They've done a pretty good job at stopping first down plays. But do they do it here, as this will be a run, I guarantee it. Oh, they're looking to change the play or just flip the sides. They might like the right side. I personally like running left here. It'll be a run to the right. It'll be a broken tackle. He made a man miss. So no, couldn't make another man miss, but he avoided absolute disaster in the backfield. Boy Dinner, 566 yards, top rushers this season, top 5 for users. But he avoided absolute disaster in the backfield on a horrible pitch by the quarterback. It was never there. And UCW is able to stop him. Here comes a short pass, probably a drag. When they watch this back, it's going to be crazy because I'm just calling exactly what they're doing. Handoff on the draw goes nowhere. They try to change it up. Didn't work because they brought a blitz on the other side. 3rd and 10. UT has gone backwards a lot this drive, but they're able to make up for it in space. Can they do it now? I think they're 6 for 6 on 3rd downs at this point. 5 for 5 at least. Back to pass. Jack Marius. He throws over the middle, has his man again. Over the middle has been open all day. The tight end and running back is feasting over the middle, as that's another first down on a 3rd down and long. Again, I believe they're 6 for 6 on 3rd downs. Most of them 10 yards or further. You cannot allow that to happen if you are the WCU defense. You have to get off the field. Your offense has not done much this season. You cannot hurt the team by not doing anything here. Great blitz off the side of WCU as they understood that it was going to be a run there, obviously. 9 first downs, 9.5 minutes in possession time, 137 yards to 3 yards. It's just not going WCU's way right now. We've seen them change it up. It's not going to be changed up. It's a pass on second down. It was to someone absolutely blanketed in coverage. Great play by the corner to just get enough of him to push him out of bounds. Because if he broke that tackle like he almost did, he was scoring. There was no one else on that side of the field. Weird defense there by the side of WCU. He was not scoring. But weird defense as everyone was backed up so far and gave up all drag routes. The entire underneath was over. 3rd and 10, another 3rd and long on this drive. Are they able to go 7 for 7 on 3rd downs? It'll be a play action pass. He should be sacked, and he is. He goes down. Finally, a 3rd down stop off the side of WCU on what looked to be a broken offensive play by that left tackle. Just didn't even see him and let him run right by him. Glenn Powell, I believe his name was. Crazy name. Kick is up and no good. The kick is no good. WCU is still in this football game, believe it or not, considering they have a minute of time so far with the ball, 30 yards, and the other side has 10 minutes with the ball and 130 yards. Back in the flex mode, shout out Jara. What can WCU do here? Man in motion, handoff up the middle to the fullback. The fullback has room. He has space. He first down and more off. If he made a man miss, he could be off and running. Branson Adams down after a gain of 15 to the 44-yard line. This is going so much better already than the first one. And the quarterback's not going to pitch it again. Another triple option play. This time it wasn't a triple option, a designed option play. And he would not pitch it. That's the second time we've seen him hit in the backfield, refusing to pitch the football. But UT's quarterback instantly pitched the ball when there was any pressure in his face at all. That's interesting. Going backwards is not what you want. You're going to have to get your freshman quarterback going here. It'll be another option play. He's not going to pitch the football. I don't think the under center option is working well for this team. I think the running back's getting way too far out ahead of that quarterback because there's just no time for it to go. They know this UT team does nothing but blitz most games, and they're allowing it to happen. I don't think we've seen a throw yet from WCU. This is going to have to be one. And honestly, if you pick up at least 10, you might want to think about going for this. Play action pass, another blitz. They ran play action. UT is known for nothing but blitzing. I mean, a slant would have been wide open. WCU has to be looking at their freshman quarterback thinking, what else do you need? Punt is up. It'll be returned to the 35-yard line. Yes, he reached out for the 35. Passing yards 0 to 114. Rushing yards 12 to 17. It's just, if you're WCU, you need to find something. Your defense kept you in this game. If it was 14-0, the way your offense has played this season, you're feeling desperate. And it might be over. Instead, they have an opportunity here. Get another stop before half. Play action pass on first down. He's going to have his man open. I believe the safety ran into the corner. Yeah, we see it right there. They ran a crossing pattern with a pick play. It was a pick play right there. Beautiful pick play. First down to the tight end. Jack Mary's 12 of 14, 128 yards, 21 yards is his longest pass. When did he get a 21-yard pass? Probably on one of the screens. In my opinion, there we go. And pistol, back to pass, Jack Marys. He's looking, firing over the middle, has his man, picks up maybe 5. It's going to be second down, and they are marching again. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5. WCU needs a stop. They do get ball after half. But in my opinion, a stop here keeps you out of desperation time with how your quarterback's playing. Pistol formation once again from UT. Jack Marius making different audibles. Back to pass. He's going to look. He's firing. That could be picked. It's not, but it will be dropped. 3rd and 5. A few things could have happened there for that defense. If the ball was held for 1 more millisecond, he was being sacked. If the ball was not dropped, it could have been picked. Well, that made no sense. But anyways, if the corner was faster, it would have been picked. What a stop here. Now you're just thinking, get back there. Wide open over the middle. He's going to have both drag routes. Finally find one. He's going to make a man miss and go out of bounds. They are in field goal territory, but we have already seen the kicker miss. What does UT do here? WCU has all 3 timeouts still, shocking enough. But they've already missed a field goal. When you've already missed a field goal, your field goal kicker feels a certain type of way. So what are you able to do here? Handoff to the right side of he's going to go down. He's going to get tackled for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Does WCU call a timeout? I think I would. It's 2nd and 13. You got to stop. You're trying to save your timeouts for your offense? Back to pass, Jack Marius looking, has a few things, throws right over the middle to He's going to make a man miss. Oh my, first down. I wanted to say he did something, but that's his last name too. He made 2-man miss and got through instantly. Back to pass, Jack Marius looking, firing out to the right. He's going to put it up in a danger. That was double coverage, and the receiver does come down with it. Way to go up and get that ball. Dangerous ball on the side of Jack Marius. Make you think twice about maybe tossing it up like that again. WCU's clock management, they're not even caring. They don't want ball. They think of holding a 3 here? People in chat, do you agree with this clock management? Handoff. Go. Sano will take it 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Yeah, WCU is forfeiting the half. Interesting call by Coach Jason and Coach Cappy. They do get ball back. I wonder what the thought process is. Sano's going to make a man miss. He's going to break 1 tackle. He falls forward, gets in. That's a touchdown. That safety just single-handedly gave up a touchdown here. 26 seconds is not a lot of time, especially for a team that has 0 passing yards. Duke Sano falls in for a touchdown, 14-0 heading into half probably. Longest rush is 8 yards. They're playing well for the for what it's worth defensively. They just have to get off the field on 3rd down. That's what's killing them right now. Is they might be 7 of 8 on 3rd downs, maybe even higher. 22 seconds left. I would not be surprised if we just see a kneel here. 3 timeouts, 22 seconds, 1st down only territory. If you get a bunch of 1st downs, you'll be fine here. 22 seconds, however, is not all day. You're feeling decent if you have at least 45 to 50 seconds. 22, you're not feeling great. They just hand this ball off. We're seeing a lot of 3-3 on the side of UT, so the run game should be working. It just hasn't yet. Makes a man misses Amos in the backfield. He will pick up 1, and they are going to forfeit the half. So we will get the – oh, thank God. I thought it desynced. We will get the 2nd half kickoff, and then we will join and discuss with WCU their thought process there, as it is 14-0 heading into half. Quick game so far. Been here for 30 minutes, halftime, so maybe not that quick. I need this over quicker, so I have to set up for the next game. Media poll rankings. 2-2 Texas is ranked 2nd? What? 2-2 Texas is ranked 2nd. That's insane. Kickoff is up and away to start the 2nd half. WCU does get ball here. Let's see if they're able to move. Juke make 1 miss, doesn't get past there, and we will enter interviews now. Gentlemen, it was a weird first half. I need to ask, no timeouts taken. What was the thought process there going out of half?
I mean, we went in thinking that we could have got a stop on third down somewhere along the way, and every third down they converted. So taking a timeout to do what? To conserve clock when our quarterback's not pitching and nobody's getting open.
Yeah, 0 passing yards, so the offense needs to keep moving. But as you said, Coach Jason, I believe they are 6 of 7 on third downs. Coach Cappy, what are you telling your defense at halftime to try to get them going? Because if you just get off the field on third, you're looking good.
Well, I mean, they're baiting a lot with the underneath routes here, so it causes some issues there with some man coverage. So we'll probably play a little bit more zone and rock and roll like that. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to make tackles when they're there. I mean, we had multiple opportunities to get some TFLs, and they're either getting back to the line of scrimmage or getting some yards, or even on the last touchdown there. I mean, it should be a TFL for loss, and we didn't wrap up and make the play. So when the play's there, we got to go make the play and do our job. But that's just a want to, I think, out of some of our guys here to go make plays and go make tackles. So push comes to shove, we'll find some guys in here and get them on in if they want to go actually tackle somebody. So we'll figure that out here in the second half.
I mean, gents, you're not out of the game. It's 14-0, so you're not out of the game at all. If you get some offense going, you're going. Coach Jason, are you going to look at a different quarterback, or is this Judy kid going to continue going for you throughout the game?
I mean, the thing with Judy is that every time we've started him, he'll have really good running games, but he won't throw the ball. He'll only throw short passes. So it's a work in progress with Judy. We've seen what the others got, and we'll see what we can mix in between Judy and something else. But I mean, as of now, Judy's 0-4. I mean, you can only go down from there, right?
Fair point. All right, gents, I'll see you in a second.
Appreciate it.
As soon as this connects, we'll get going. If it will ever connect, that'd be great. Disconnected. All right, I'm in. And sorry about that. That took forever. Boys, how are we feeling? Up 14-0 going into half. I think you're 7 of 8 for third downs.
Yep. Playing good. We're playing physical on offense. First completion of the game was a hospital pass to the tight end that was caught. And running back, all 5'7", 180 of him, is playing like Derrick Henry. And so when he does that, great things happen.
Sneak, I don't know if you're here. You're muted.
I'm here.
You're here. All right. Your defense have them in an absolute chokehold. 0 passing yards. I think there's only been 1 attempted pass, to be fair. But the quarterback, the freshman, you're putting him through hell. What is the plan going forward? How are you going to continue this success?
Just keep. We're gonna keep giving him all we got. Just staying in his face, making him a bit uncomfortable, and we should end up coming out with the win.
The last thing, I want to get this thing going. Coach Mark, welcome in. Just a quick question for you. Your quarterback has been able to complete short passes to get you guys into space. I saw a pick play that should have been a flag, but short passes to get you guys into space. And at the end there, you really started going against the grain. I've seen a lot of runs on first downs, a lot of passes afterwards. What are you thinking going forward now? Are you just going to try to run this clock out?
I'm thinking football. That's it, just football.
Let's get one thing straight. You're not Liam. I'm not dealing with this shit outside of that. Sorry for the cursing.
I will say one thing before you go. We did have 2 delay of games. That was the drive
Ridiculous.
that Mark came back, and we had some communication. It was rusty for communication, but besides that, we've been good.
I did my best nicotine impersonation. I tried getting the most perfect. Hey, I got trying to get the most. Hey, you know what?
We'll talk after the game.
This team is inspired by Benjamin Franklin. Okay.
I'm leaving. Good luck in the second half.
I don't blame you.
Before you say anything, both head coaches have worked for me as offensive coordinators, so I treat them a certain type of way. But that's why I'm not biased coming into this game. Love both boys. What are they able to do here on the side of WCU as they are making changes? Let me show you guys because you can't see currently. Let me show you that they are making changes coming out in Flexbone once again. Again, UT blitzes more than anyone else in the league. You have not been able. Hold on. Oh, I just got in. Okay, we're back. I was wondering what was happening. Something's going on because I just got in. Delay of game from WCU, pushing them back 5 yards. But you have not been able to successfully block for your quarterback. Play action pass looking, firing. It is a different quarterback. It's no longer Judy, able to come down with the catch, second in inches as Dickens. I can't read his first name because I can't see anything. It's blurry. Dickens, the quarterback, throws an absolute dot to his receiver. Don't even know if he had a dive for that, to be completely honest with you. He did. It was a little bit further. So he threw to his receiver. First completion of the game for WCU. The line to gain is the line. That's insanity. Dickens in at quarterback. What can he do here out of the flex bone? Once again, it's going to be a QB counter to the right side. Didn't see that coming. Dickens able to pick up a few before sliding, and we are getting a drive from the WCU team. Dickens is the junior backfield creator, not the pure runner that Judy is, and he's able to pick up more yards than Judy did in an entire half in one play. I mean, 17 yards was what they went into half having. First down on the side of WCU. They are starting to get something together. Flexbone out of them again. It's going to be another play action pass. He's going to get rid of it quick. The drag, he's going to make a man miss. Spin out of a tackle. Ends up getting hit. A gain of 8 yards. The hurry up is in. It's going to be another QB counter. He's going to take it out right. I believe this one's a power. He does get the edge. Pick up a first down again on a QB power by the backfield creator, not the runner. Still able to get it. We're seeing an inspired offense at the moment. Coach Jason yelled at halftime, did what he needed to at halftime. Judy back in the game. Under center again. It's going to be an option. Will he pitch it? He does not pitch it. He does not pitch it and goes down for a loss of 1. I think that you're having an issue here where the awareness of your freshman quarterback is not where you need it to be. He could also just be worried about fumbling the football because every time he goes to do that, he's running into somebody. He's so fast. Dickens back in the game after Judy came in. Handoff right up the middle to Amos. Amos will go absolutely nowhere. A loss of 3 and a drive that started so beautifully is now in danger of stalling. You've picked up 2 first downs, which I think was the most first downs you picked up so far. You're driving. Your quarterback looks great. You put Judy in the game for a play, and all of a sudden it's not looking good. Another split slot coming out from the side of WCU. When it's not flexbone, it's split slot. You're going to look for Amos on the wheel route, and if I had my way, that's where the ball would go. Back to pass, looking, he gets hit instantly. Play action pass, inverted veer kind of idea. Doesn't work because they are bringing non-stop pressure. Play action pass does not work against this team. You need quick, decisive passes against UT. And when people realize that, you know, it's taken a while, but it's the same thing they did in NCAA 14, Coach Sneak. Blitz, 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 blitz. More than anyone in the league. He's going to live and die by the blitz. Got to be able to stop it. Handoff to Sano. Sano is going to pick up 7. Second longest rush of the day for him. Goes down 2nd and 3. WCU needs a massive stop here. Back to pass is Jack Marys. He's looking for the screen. Doesn't get it out in time. Finally stopped. 3rd and 3. Good screen defense by that defensive tackle. If the running back caught that, he was gone for a first down, maybe even 20 yards. Had a whole police barricade of blockers. Probably a run here on the side of UT if I had to guess. They've been passing a lot, though. Back to pass. Looking, firing to his man on a comeback. My apologies, on a curl route. Goes up high for it, comes down, first down. Once again, third down. They cannot get off the field on third downs. That is their 9th attempt at it, I believe, and they've come off the field once on a missed field goal. What can your defense do? They must be gassed at this point. They've been on the field for so long. The offense can't get anything going. They're giving up every single third down. Need to see something big out of this team. Back to pass check. Marius looking, firing the drag route to the tight end. It's going to be a first down as he muscles his way through the corner. Goes down after a gain of, I believe, 11. First down. UT driving once again. We're going to see man pressure out of the side of WCU. I'm a fan of it. Send it. He's going to get hit. He's somehow going to get the pitch out. That was a forward pitch, though. I refuse to believe that was behind him. That was it. It doesn't matter because they were behind the line. But I'm making it a big deal. They're behind the line. That was technically a pass. 2nd and 8. I wonder if the game will count that as a catch. Because he's 100% in front of him when he grabs it. Interesting. Back to pass check. Marius looking, firing another drag route to Stokes. Goes down after a gain of 4. 3rd and 6. Or I apologize. After another gain of 2, I believe. All the middle's open. Everything underneath is open. Boys, they haven't thrown deep one time. Take away the underneath stuff. Force them to throw the football here. Back to pass check. Marius running back with a great block. Holds him for a bit. He will try to throw deep. Great coverage back there. They get swat down 4th and 6 as they are finally getting off the field on 3rd down. Plenty of time in this game. Again, they're only down 14, so we could see WCU come back here. Punt is away. It's going to be fielded. Taking it to the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. So dumb. We should be able to run away. As we are getting a depth chart change, I believe we're getting a quarterback change. Judy, QB2, going in now. Reuben Bain Jr. with 8 sacks already this season. KSU with 1 with 6 sacks. That's it. Great to see users up there in the top 5 of anything. Under center for the side of Dickens. It's going to be a handoff to the left-hand side. It'll be an all-out blitz on the other side. Taking them down. Just lucky to get back to the line. 2nd and 10. I'll be honest. This game is all about matchups. It's all about how you match up to the other team. And this is a bad matchup for the side of WCU. Under center, loving to run the football. Not a lot of passes. Not a lot of shotgun. On the other side, nothing but blitzes. Nothing but man blitzes. They're going to take advantage of every run you try to get. They're going to force you to throw. It's not the greatest matchup for WCU. We're going to get a play action pass here, I believe, by Dickens. Looking, firing quick to the tight end on the flat. He's going to pick up a 1st down. Good run, and he's going to break a tackle. Fall down, however, and he's going to get about 15 yards there to the 26-yard line. Same formation out of the side of WCU. This one will be a run to the left side. It's going to have blockers. However, he's going to juke directly into Byron Womack for just a gain of 3. Average attempts, average 16 yards, 101 today. Attempts 2, averages with 3 yards. Need to get something going here if you are the side of WCU. The 3rd quarter is almost over, and you're still running the football or play action passing to no prevail. Man in motion. It's going to be a long developing play. Actually gets open. This should be a touchdown. He's running to the 40, the 30. He has one man to make miss. Can he make him? No, he cannot, but he goes down past the 10-yard line at the 8-yard line. And WCU, for the first time today, is in the opponent's red zone. Can they do something here, however? Long developing play. Did not think he'd get it away. Handoff to Amos. Amos has a lane. He's going to take it for a first down and touchdown. Amos. I believe that's Brandon Adams. My bad. Brandon Adams gets a touchdown. Can't see. Like I said, it's blurry. Let me look down because you guys have no blur. Yeah, Brandon Adams with the touchdown cuts the lead to a single touchdown. Your defense has kept you in this football game. Well, to be fair, your defense hasn't kept you in this football game. UT has kept you in this football game with their nonstop short passing and taking time off the clock, not trying to go for the kill. Now you're in a situation where you can potentially tie it. Bad kick return off the side of UT. 2 sacks today for that team. Like I said, blitzing a lot, getting back there. However, most of it count for tackle for losses, which we are not seeing. 4 deflections from WCU, 1 sack, 2 pressures. Zero pressures on the other side of UT. That's insane. But I guess they're not really throwing the ball that much. Man in motion is the tight end to the left side. Delay of game penalty, the third one of the day for UT. The third delay of game penalty has to stop. They have to figure out how to get plays in quicker. I don't know if it's Coach Mart on his phone, Coach Mart not paying attention, or Coach Mart flirting with a cheerleader on the sideline. I don't care. They need to get the play in quicker. First and 15 from UT. It's going to be a play action pass looking. He's still looking, firing to the flat to his running back. The corner is there. Going to hit him way late. That should be an extra 15 yards. Not going to be called. Kind of crazy that that's not called. Out of bounds. Picks up 2. I mean, that's personal foul. That's unnecessary roughness if I've ever seen it. 1 reception for 63 yards on the day for the backup running back, Perry. Back to pass. Jack Marius looking, has all day. The defensive tackle's in his face, though. He's going to take off running, throw to the left side, and that's going to be dropped. 3rd and 13. Great opportunity to get off the field here if you're WCU. 0 passing yards through the first half. 102 already in this quarter. Dickens has lit an energy in this football team. A user throws deep there for the jump ball of some annoying crap. Have to get off the field here. Play the sticks if you are the side of WCU. This will be an underneath throw that they're going to attempt to get past the line. The linebacker, number 4, is going to be massive here. The throw is almost intercepted, but dropped by the corner, number 12, and that'll bring up 4th down. Biggest thing we're seeing, people, is 3rd downs. UT is 1 of 3 in 3rd downs right now. In the first half, they were 7 of 8. 3rd downs, WCU getting off the field is the difference in this game, and passing. They are finally passing the football. Let's see how it works for them, as that is going to be a horrendous block. The gunner was able to get by him, take him down. He was able to get a couple yards to the other side of the field to the 48. Great field position. Let's see what you can do with it. Handoff, takes it for almost a first down, actually breaks a couple tackles, able to lean forward for a gain of 8. Hurry up on the side of WCU. Play action pass on the rollout, throw out to the right side of the flat, wide open, makes a man miss with the juke, gets through another person and goes down. This team is coming to play in this quarter. Back in Flexbone is the side of WCU. It's going to be a pitch out to the left. The run game has come alive here. Horrible angle. Going to make a man miss on the juke. Another gain of 8 on first down, and this team is humming right now. This is a whole different game this half. Flexbone. It's going to be a play action. He's going to throw to the flat, go right out of bounds. Gets absolutely nowhere. And that'll keep it 2 yards to gain for a first down. And that'll miss. That'll miss. He had his man, missed him. I think you go for it here. You don't have much of a choice. Back to passes Dickens looking. He wanted the screen. A screen is not what you call in this situation, especially from pistol. They sent a blitz, able to bring him down. 1st and 10 UT. Turnover on downs for WCU. Handoff. Sano's going to try to make a man miss in the backfield. Picks up 1, able to create there. Another run, 3rd and 7. Picks up 2. Back to pass check. Marius looking. He'll get sacked. WCU is going to get another chance in this game. Punt return. We'll take it to the 40-yard line. Not out of this game yet. Sorry, boys. Handoff up the middle. He's going to take it to the left side. Make a man miss. Goes down. Should have just went down on first contact. He probably would have picked up 1. Instead gets pushed back. A gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. I really want Jason to go for 2 if they score. They have to get there first, of course. Play action pass, looking. He's going to have to take off. He breaks a tackle. Still looking as Dickens. He just throw it away. He cannot. Gets tackled behind the line. That's a sack. Loss of 1. 3rd and 11 as everything is coming up UT. Everything coming up UT here. Winning this football game currently by a touchdown. I would be feeling pretty good considering how your defense is playing. Rollout pass on the side of Dickens. He's going to find his man. He's going to overthrow it. He had a man on the out route. Could have had a first down. Instead, it's overthrown. And now it's 4th down. The out route was wide open. He just couldn't connect. You're going to have to lean on your defense one more time to get off the field on 3rd down. Barely happened this game. Can you trust them? Try to kick this ball, not allow it to be returned. Try to pin them back deep. Can they do it? Ball's probably going out at like the 20. I can't read that. This is 18. Ball down to the 18. One touchdown is the difference in this game. However, you see the difference in yards, first downs, possession time. This game has felt like it's been dominated by the side of UT. WCU just refuses to go away. It's going to be a handoff to the left side. I don't even know who's running that football. He's going to break a tackle, get taken down by the next guy. Great team tackling there, as that is a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. Stopping the run is the first thing they really need to look to do here. This Jack Marius guy throws short and runs the football. You just have to look for both of those things to happen. He's thrown deep one time, and it's been knocked down. Call aggressive defense here. You need the ball back. You need as much time as possible, considering how your quarterback is playing and how your team in offense is playing currently. You need as much time as possible. Jack Marius, quick pass to his tight end, gets instantly taken down after a gain of 3, 3rd and 7. If you were here in the beginning, you know UTRGV went 7 of 8 on 3rd downs in the first half. So far, they have completed 1 3rd down this half. They are 1 for 3. Can they get off? Can WCU get them off the field again, make them 1 for 4 this half? It's been totally different this half. Gonna have to see a pass here on the side of Jack Marius. What can he do? He's looking. He has a guy wide open on the drag. Does he take it? He does, but there's a corner there. He gets out to the outside. Did he step out of bounds? He didn't. That's a first down on the late drag. Just not able. Horrible angle of attack by that corner. The slot corner not able to get over there. And he doesn't step out of bounds. I thought he did. He's able to keep his toes clean and pick up a first down, as this clock is going to continue to tick. That was huge on the side of WCU. Needed that stop. Unable to get it. See if they're able to pick up one here. It's going to be a blitz. A blitz to the wrong hole. If he blitzed to the outside like he was meant to do, I'd imagine it's a stop, or he met him in the hole. Instead, he took the middle, allowed the outside run. 2nd one on a gain of 9. 2-minute warning. Now, if you were here, remember, WCU went into halftime with 3 timeouts. They didn't bother taking one. Let's see if that changes. Their passing game has been pretty good. So let's see if it changes. All-out blitz, blocked perfectly, blocked beautifully. Sano makes a guy miss, able to pick up more, goes to the 50-yard line. A great run off the side of Sano to make a guy miss, and that offensive line needs a pay raise for stopping that all-out blitz. 1st and 10, and the clock will continue to roll. Not in field goal territory yet, so I expect to start seeing some timeouts. Blitzing the linebackers to the opposite direction. The run went to the left. In field goal territory now. Coach Orff has already missed one, however. If I'm WCU, you let this play go, and you start calling timeouts. As I said, Coach Orff has already missed a field goal. Home field advantage isn't hurting him. It's helping him, and he already missed, so you want him to kick here. Send an all-out blitz. They do. Sano makes a man miss. Doesn't get any further than that. I believe it's a gain of 1. 2nd and 8, I believe. I can't. It's so blurry. Gain of 2. Sano was able to make a guy miss in the backfield. Where does your field goal kicker like to be here if you're the side of UT? Is it the right hash, left hash, in the middle? Where does he prefer the ball is going to go? It's going to be, that's game. Ball over the middle on a short screen. I apologize. On a short slant. And that's going to be game right there to the tight end. A masterful game. It just, the score doesn't really represent it. But when you give, I believe they went 9 for 12 on 3rd downs. Like, 3rd down, they were so masterful with it. And this is what you get. Top interceptions this season. My alma mater at Charlotte is not playing well in this dynasty. Aggressive strip ball, aggressive tackling. What can they do here? If I'm the side of UT, I'm kneeling the ball. They're not. They're going to run the football. It's going to be disastrous. Sano, the freshman, goes down. gets no gain on the play. In fact, loses yards. 3rd and 17, no timeouts left. The game's over. Kneel the football. As you see, domination on the side of UT. Passing, why are they not? Anyways, passing for the side of WCU, much better this half. 0 yards in the first half. What are they doing? I want them to fumble so bad here. They won't. That's game. 4th and 20. 25 seconds left. I will ask about kneeling the football. It's a little insane that they did not, especially when they saw aggressive tackling and aggressive strip. But let's go interview these guys and get to the next game because we do have one more, ladies and gentlemen. Next one is a absolute banger, a slobber knocker, a must-see TV. I'll be right back. Let's go see what these guys have to say. All right, we're starting here with the victors, looking at UTRGV. How are we feeling? Why didn't we just take a knee at the end there? Talk me through the process.
No explanation.
You completely forgot, didn't you? They turned on aggressive tackling, aggressive strip ball, and you ran the ball twice with a freshman. I'm shocked that actually went your way. But talk to me defensive-wise. Coach Sneak, an absolute masterclass. They came out and threw the football a lot at the end there. And it actually worked for them really well. Dickens came in, did a bunch of really good things, but your defense bend but don't break mentality. What do you think about your guys, and what are you taking into next week?
It's the same thing with these guys, man. You gotta praise what they do great over what they do wrong, because there's definitely more good than what goes wrong. We definitely weren't expecting a QB change. That kind of caught us off guard. So wasn't really sure what he could do. And then once we figured out he could pass the ball, I started redirecting the guys to do some more, I guess, pass heavy defending plays, and also still keeping the pressure up. So I mean, they performed well. Can't really ask for anything better out of a defense for really this whole entire season so far.
Fair point. Coach Orff, Coach Mart, I'll end on this. In the first half, you went like 7 of 8 for third downs. In the second half, you went 2 of 5. What did you taking into next week to try to run the momentum from the first half? Because in the second half, they seem to find something.
We just abandoned the run, so it caused, and when we did run, it didn't work out that well. So it left us in less manageable third downs than before. So it's just don't abandon the run. I think we only ran the ball like maybe 3 times in the, not even, because we only got 1 drive in the third quarter, and that was the opening drive.
Fair point.
That was the quarter.
All right, boys. Congratulations on your win. We will see you guys next week.
Yep. Thanks, Pars.
Connect, please. Connect, please. Hey, all right. Coach Cappy, another hard one. However, we saw some good things from this team in the second half. Dickens came in, really changed the pace of the game. What can you take from this game?
Well, it looks like going forward to be the Moby Dickens show. Maybe we can try to change this well of a season into something successful. But takeaway, he was 5 for 8, so it was a good game on offense for him. Judy's a good runner, but going for 1 with no yards, can't really do anything with that.
Yeah.
Defense was shut down, and you did a good job keeping Derrick Henry, quote unquote, contained. 21 carries, 57 yards.
The kid's 5'7". He's not Derrick Henry. He's Darren Sproles. Anyways, on the side of Coach Cappy, defense really, really stepped up in the second half. They got 8 of, I keep over exaggerating, but I think they went 7 of 8 for third down in the first half. Second half, they went 2 of 5. Really stepped up. What did you see from you guys that you can take going forward now, because you were able to get something going there?
We had some formation sets that we wanted to bring in last week, and we didn't get to do that. So seeing against a team that wants to run the football and really just kind of keeping it in check, was really good. Again, they attacked the underneath routes. I'm not going to set my guys for the hooks and all that stuff at 5 yards or 0 yards, because I rather get burnt and let you get those yards underneath me all day, and go ahead before letting up a deep ball touchdown. So I thought there were plays there where we could get the turnover. I thought we should have at least 2 interceptions. We had plenty of chance to get more TFLs, but again, tackling is just going to be a big thing and a big issue that we'll have to continue to work on. I think when we heard the comments of the tiny Derrick Henry over there, we wanted to go ahead and get that taken care of, even though we're looking at stats and we're like, well, this dude's averaging, about 2 yards a carry, and we kept that in where it needs to be there all day. So have your 2 touchdowns, but Derrick Henry runs for 200 and just runs over everybody. But that's besides the point. Regardless, I mean, defense played pretty well. We had formation sets we liked. We got into some coverages that we did pretty well in. So we're on the upside. So we didn't go 1-0 today. So the goal is to go 1-0 next week. Against our next opponent. I have no clue who that is.
Neither do I. But we'll end it there. Again, hard loss, but I have faith in you guys going forward. The Moby Dickens show is going to be the best show on turf. Last thing, Derrick Henry's over at UNCW. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, guys, that's going to be it. We have another game coming up here in just a moment. Let me set up, and we'll get going. Don't go anywhere. Grab your popcorn, grab your alcohol, grab your water, grab your tea, grab your whatever you need. I'll see you guys in a second.